Hello and welcome, and we're out at sunset tonight, and we're pretty local. And I was here this time last year with Martin and with Tom tonight, and we're going to do some Astro. We'll come to Tysoe Windmill. And it's a very similar night to what I had last time I was here. Not a cloud in the sky. The only difference this time is the grass isn't as long, so I can't use them grasses. There's a nice foreground, which I got last time. But it's still lovely. It's still lovely, lovely. It's going to be a lovely sunset, and it's just nice to be out here. So we're killing a bit of time. We're going to do sunset, and then we're going to hopefully do some Astro, maybe. That's if we can cope with stopping that long, because apparently we might have to stop till about 1 o'clock in the morning. We'll see, we'll see. If we don't get bored. But I bought essentials. We bought a flask up and some little nibbles and things, so it's just about killing time. So I'm going to get a few images of the actual windmill itself. We've got about 20 minutes, half an hour as the sun is setting, maybe. It's hitting these grasses beautifully. I've come round to this one side, and I think I'm just going to maybe arch over to the left a bit, I think. But I actually want, the problem I've got is I'm facing directly into the sun, which is obviously not ideal at all, but I just think it works. So I'm obviously bracketing the shot, and I might have to up the bracket. No, that's okay, that's okay. We are getting a bit of sun flare as well, so I'm going to actually up it to f16 and get a bit more of that sun flare. That sun, it's a flare come burst. Well, it's flare, but I do like it the way it cuts across the actual windmill. But I took one last year that done it, and I really like the image. But now I look at it and I didn't like that flare that come across. So what I'm actually going to do is grab a couple from here, and then I'm actually going to move back over to where Martin is, I think. Martin's gone down low to sort of capture the movement in the grass and things like that. The light hitting the grass is beautiful, and we're now getting that nice golden light as well. Like I say, we've into that golden hour. Yeah, I'm getting quite a good flare coming across the actual windmill itself. So I think I'm going to move down here. Wow, it just shows you this was like a couple of minutes after I just spoke to you, thinking I've got 15-20 minutes yet of shooting. We've got a bank of cloud there, and the sun is gonna drop behind that bank of cloud. We're still gonna get some nice views afterwards, but that afterglow. So what I'm actually going, I might even go down to f22, try and get that burst as it's coming through now. Actually, it's actually coming through, and it's coming through quite nice. Now we have got some distractions in the background, so I'm trying to position that. We've got a tree on that right hand side, but they're not too bad. They don't look particularly dominant within the image. I did remove them last time, but I don't honestly think there's probably any need to. So it's just about changing that composition slightly. It's almost a one shot at the moment, because we're trying to incorporate that sun, and we're trying to get that nice bit of light as it's hitting it, and it's hitting the foreground, but we are losing it, and we're losing it quickly. There's not a lot really composition wise. I've got it on the right hand third of the image, sun's on the left hand third, just dropping behind this cloud. Now it's trying to still come through. Again, like I say, bracketing the shot. I'm going to go down to f16 again, because we'll still get a nice bit of burst. Focusing actually on the windmill itself. I've gone cold. Martin's still in his shirt, nutcase. No, he does it. Okay, Tom's gone. It says he's found an image around in this little bit of woodland here, so that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, we ain't literally not got long left at all. And then hopefully we'll get a little bit of afterglow, that nice purple hue. What would have been nice is just a few fluffy clouds in the sky, just to fill the sky in a little bit. Sky replacement. How dare you? No. No. Don't do it, son, don't do it. Okay, so I'm going to grab a couple more shots, and then that's probably us done until later. So as you can see, it's absolutely pitch black. Well, it's not actually, but it's getting to that point where we're starting to take some images. So I've took one image. No, I haven't. I've took many images, one subject, and I'm going to blend them all together. First image was a 4.5 minute exposure for the detail of the foreground, focusing on the windmill, and then a multiple of shots focused on one of the stars, one of the bright stars, and took about a dozen images, and the plan is to blend all them images together to get a shot of the scene in front of us. Then Tom's come up with this fantastic idea, but I'm not actually sure what he's on about, and we're going to go behind these trees, which you won't be able to see here, and we're going to get more of a foreground frame with the windmill, and then again these stars. Then we're going to do some star trails, hopefully, because the windmill face on is looking at it straight up to north, so we're going to get some nice star trails. And again, what we'll do is we'll set the intervalometer on, leave it running for half an hour or so, or as long as possible, maybe even an hour, and blend all them images. And then we're going to go for the Milky Way shot, hopefully. That's the plan. It's actually warmed up a little bit, so that's good, and we've all enjoyed it really. It's pretty damn good. So yeah, that's the plan. So the lads are getting their shots, I've got mine, and then we're going to move just behind us about 30 yards. Okay, so we've come down to behind the wall into this little tree area. The trees are beautiful. I can't believe we haven't took any photos of these trees. Real fantastic shapes. Anyway, we've got these beautiful trees in front of us, and they're sort of silhouetted with the windmill then to the bottom left, and then the beautiful sky behind. I like it. I've tried to focus stack it, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the results I want, but hopefully I have. So I focus stacked on the trees, I focus stacked on the windmill, and then I focused on the stars itself, and I've tried that a couple of times, really to edge my bets. Hopefully one nice image. What I will do now is I think I'll take a few more of it focused just on the stars alone, just in case I want to then stack them together to make a more sharper image, or just do it from them three that I've taken. But yeah, good idea, Tom, well done. I like the composition, like I say, not sure, it's very difficult if it's going to work until we get back, but we'll see. But hopefully that'll work. And they're just getting another shot there of the wall. There's a wall that's come down, and they're going to get some foreground rock with a wall that's open, and then the Milky Way there and all that stuff. So yeah, very, very, very pleased indeed. Okay, like I say, I'll get a few more of them, and then hopefully we'll move back up and do some star trails. Okay, so we've moved over again, and now I'm doing my intervalometer shot, my star trail shot. So I've set it at, and this is just almost pure guesswork. I've set it at ISO 800, 30-second exposure, and I'm just going to leave it running for a good half an hour or so, or as long as I can cope. So while that's happening, I'm going to actually make me a cup of tea, or coffee I should say. But we've actually got the windmill is nice and square on, facing north. So we should have some nice star trails completely sort of round the actual windmill itself, if that works. And I've done it all right. I think I've set it okay. So let's hope so. I've focused on the windmill, and because we don't need sharp stars, because we're blending them all together. So all I need is a sharp windmill-ish. Yeah, I'm enjoying this, but I'm now starting to go a little bit chilly. They've gone to shoot their sky shot, ready to blend with their other shot. I'm not really that bothered. I'm just going to blend it as one, and just a bit of denoise. I'm happy with that. I'm not that keen on that shot, if you like, even though it's probably the best shot. But I just wanted to get this one in the bag, so I wanted to start now, and that's my plan. And then we're probably going to try and get a Milky Way shot before we bugger off. So I probably won't go over the Milky Way shot, but we're just going to try and get a standard Milky Way shot. I hope you enjoyed this night video, this Astro. Not something I normally do, and learning all the time, and forget half in it by the next time I go out. So it's always a learning experience. But with Tom here, because he loves his Astro. Again, I think I said in the last vlog I was with him for the Astro, which was at Bradgate Park, that it's nice to have someone who knows what he's doing with the Astro, and we can sort of learn off him, so that's brilliant. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you soon.